Welcome in then to Extra Time. Thank you as always for your tweets. Candy, anyone? Are you a candy corn fan, Shaq?
I am, no.
Oh,
it's
yeah?
the first time I've had candy corn.
And yeah, it's not very nice.
I like it.
Of all the candy to put out, candy corn is one of the worst.
Is it? They never looked appealing. But now I like them.
Jan, how's your Friday night in Norway been, Jan?
Fantastic. I'm surviving now on some Coke.
Oh,
So,
lovely.
lovely.
It could be Saturday morning.
Yes,
really,
yeah.
isn't it?
Coca-Cola.
Yeah, just confirm the beverage.
Coca-Cola, we go with.
Yep, there we go. All right then, Messi at PSG or Ronaldo at United. Who has a better start to the season at their new club, Shaka?
Easy peasy.
Of course it is. Ronaldo.
Yep.
Oh, easy. Ronaldo.
Yes.
Not even
Messi,
close.
bad game today.
But was that from a Ronaldo fan? That's from a Ronaldo fan.
I don't know who this is. People seem to be very passionate about Ronaldo or Messi. Jan?
Well, you have to give it to Cristiano Ronaldo, although this week he's a problem with Manchester United too. I mean, there's so many problems at Manchester United on there.
Stevie, are Liverpool favourites to win the league right now after dismantling Manchester United?
We better ask you that one, since you were poo-pooing me before the league even started.
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did, aye.
Yeah.
I think they're one of the favourites.
I said it would be a massive surprise if Liverpool won the league.
Right. Would you think it would still be a massive surprise, the way they're playing?
Not like you to hold a grudge, Stevie.
No, I'm just reminding them. Well, there's somebody in here who's very good at reminding us of things that suit him.
That is very true.
I just thought this would suit you.
They've exceeded expectations, haven't they?
Right.
Definitely.
All right. Well, okay, that's fine, thank you.
Would you
I'll answer the question. So, they're one of the three favourites. I would suggest City are probably just slightly ahead of Chelsea and Liverpool.
Okay.
Okay.
For Jan, how do you feel react when Roy Keane punched you during the game? Jan, you didn't even go down.
No, because I'm a fair player, so I didn't want to do that. Well, there was one of those things that happened. He held my shirt and I kicked him a bit in the Achilles. And then he just turned around and gave me a punch, knew that he would be red carded, and he was sent off. And at that time, my manager was Brian Robson, the former Manchester United captain. And 2-3 days later, he asked me if I could sign a letter. Could we sign the letter to FA to get him milder off, to not give him so much suspensions, Roy Keane? And yeah, fair enough, I signed that. I went to the holiday in Sardinia, and the first one, well, that's okay. Who cares, Stevie? I do that for my manager.
Who cares? That's fine. You throw a punch at you. So what if it actually landed?
I mean, he did land. He punched him.
Yeah.
So, why is it Middlesbrough's responsibility to get a lighter suspension for Roy Keane? And
I tried to say that it was Brian Robson of Manchester United being my Middlesbrough manager. That was a part of my story. The end of the story, so when I went to holiday, the first one I met, of course, at my holiday resort, was Roy Keane and his family. And that was it.
Hold on. I hope he thanks you for getting them off.
Pardon?
I hope he thanks you for the letter.
No, we didn't talk about that. We have a drink, Stevie, as you do.
See, that tells you shouldn't have done it.
Right.
It doesn't even tell you thanks for trying.
Did anyone ever punch you?
No.
Shaka?
Yeah.
Bet someone punched Craig.
Mrs. Burley.
Well, there's got to be a reason for Craig, so it has to be a punch sometime.
Okay, this is quite the question. After Salah, Stevie, is Bernardo Silva the best player so far this season in the Premier League?
Ooh. I can't think of one. He's been fantastic.
Yeah, he has been brilliant.
He's been fantastic, and not only going forward, but defensively as well.
Yeah. Who else is in that conversation?
I can't
for Chelsea, who's been the standout player for Chelsea?
Edouard Mendy.
Well, yeah.
Good shout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jan, do you want to throw any names into the hat?
In every position, could we bring in Rudiger as a defender?
Yeah, could do, definitely. Yeah.
Declan Rice?
All right, Don. Yeah, good.
Yes, good. Very good, Steve. Very good.
Thank you, Shaq.
Very good.
They say that youth is wasted on the young. Was football easier when you were young and more athletic, or older with more experience? Good question.
Ooh, good question.
That is a good question.
Well, the problem is, it's easier when you're older with more experience, but unfortunately, you can't use it the way you would have done had you had it when you were younger. If
Right.
that makes sense.
Okay.
So, and I guess that's the difference between people like Messi and Ronaldo and Maradona. You know, the guys that are just way up there. For some reason, they take things in just like that. So that by the time they're in their early 20s, they've kind of, the game slows down for them when they're 21. As mere mortal footballers, it takes till we're about 28, 29 before it really slows down and you see everything way clearer. And
Like The Matrix. Have you seen that movie?
no,
No,
rubbish.
of course not. Sorry, it's silly.
Oh, nonsense.
But it's a
modern
good.
Matrix.
But I think that's a great question, but we just defined that question to be the physical side of it. I think that what I at least had in my career is I think a lot of will do the same. When you're younger, you don't think so much of the risks. You just want to play the next game. You lose and you think, oh, okay, then we'll win on Tuesday, or we'll do it on Saturday again. But when you get older, you kind of think of, oh, when you miss a chance, you need to work harder to kind of isolate your performance, so to say. But when you're younger, you just take the games on. So you need to be mentally stronger when you get older. So it's also a mental thing, this for me, in the answer of this question.
You kind of think as goalkeepers, who obviously some peak later on in their careers than outfielders. Yeah, was that fair?
Yeah, that's fair. Listen, I think, speaking from my own career and position, the sweet spot was right around 29, 30.
Right.
But to the question, I thought before that, the game was easy because, you know, you're young, you're excited, you're enjoying every minute of it. Whereas by the end of your career, where things become hard, it becomes tough on you mentally. When you recognize that you're slowing down, you can't do things that you
difficult
want
to rectify.
Yeah. Correct. So as I say, sweet spot right around there between 28 and 30. But I would go before that was easier than post that sweet spot.
How old were you when you were Player of the Year? What was that, 89?
Yeah,
90?
I was like 29.
Right.
So I was flying then. I actually was lucky because I hit that. Whole thing became difficult, and you're wondering what the problem is. And is it my diet? Am I training hard enough? Am I working hard enough?
Yes.
It's like all of those things. Yeah, there you go. And so by the time I left Liverpool, I was like, right, I'm just going to try and get out what I can in the next couple of years and figure out what I'm going to do. But I somehow managed to get through it. As soon as I left Liverpool, my whole mindset changed. And the pressure to do what I'd done when I was 28,
Right.
that I couldn't do when I was 34 when I left, disappeared.
You managed to flick the switch.
I flicked it. It was just about playing.
Right.
It was about getting as fit as you could, looking after yourself, get as long as you can, and then I just took off again. It was fantastic. I loved it.
Final question, Jan. Jan puts his glasses on because he can't hear me. If you only had to choose one colleague...
He puts his glasses on because he can't hear.
Well, he can't hear the question properly, so yeah.
I know what you meant, but it's just funny. It was funny.
Well, no, hear it.
No, he can't hear me, so he puts his glasses on.
If you only had to choose one colleague, which ESPN FC colleague would you choose to dine with and why? Who would you go on a date with, Jan?
Well, that is easy. I will say two. I will start with K. K. I was just saying I would like to have K because we could talk about the good borrow times.
Yes.
But 100% is Craig Burley. 100%. Because Craig will send any bad meal out, any bad drink out, any bad waitress out. He will do anything to get us a great meal. So I will go for Craig on that one. Sorry, boys.
Who would you not want? Who would be at the bottom of the list, Jan?
Pardon?
Who would be at the bottom of the list?
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. There's something wrong.
Put your glasses on.
Just say Gav Marcotti now. Just say Shaka, who would you most like to dine with?
I don't know, Dan. That's a very good question. I'll go with my good mate, Ali Moreno.
Oh, wow.
I'll go with Ali.
Wow. I'm obviously going Del Piero because we've got a special bond after our time.
God.
Del.
Oh, Del.
Oh, we like Del.
Who would you go out with, Stevie, for dinner?
I'd probably go with you, Dan.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
He's a cheap date, isn't he?
Well, because
That's a cheap
Boys,
date.
we're forgetting
is that.
something. We're
there is
forgetting
that.
something.
He can't eat that much. He actually can't drink that much because his stomach.
But we have to bring Don Hutchinson.
Hold on. This is the real reason. We could go to karaoke for a sing-song.
Oh, no. You do not want to go with karaoke, Dan. Karaoke, Dan.
Me and Stevie have karaoke together. Madrid.
Yeah.
But we
Champions
have
League
to.
final. Oh, yeah.
But we have to. No, we just have to bring in Don Hutchinson for the entertainment. Can you imagine at the end? Can you imagine at the end of the meal when on the bill that says, "Do you want to pay 10% tip, 20% or 30?"
Oh my God. Yanni fell off his bike this week.
Did he? He took a selfie. He took a selfie lying on the floor. Oh God.
Oh dear. How we laugh at our colleague knocking himself out.
Did he knock himself out?
Hold on. He's lying on the floor, takes a phone out, gives him whatever. This is me falling over my handlebars. For the ground.
Only Don.
I know.
Only Don.
Only Don. Oh, God bless that.
All right.
Right, that is it.
Is that it?
ESPN FC. Jan is busy. He's watching all the games for us tomorrow.
Go on,
Stevie, you're with us as well. Shaka, what are you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Nothing.
You and Ali going out for dinner, probably.
Yeah.
Happy hits.
We have candy corn.
Jolly Temples and a candy corn.
Oh, beautiful. Shaka, take those home. No one's going to eat them.
No.
Save them for tomorrow.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.